She
So
hooked us up.
did you get that chicken?
Yes, I got there in time enough to get some chicken. And Betty was like, V, I was trying to hold out. He said, now that you home or here, I can go ahead and get some more pieces. All right, let's get into this software. All right, perfect. Hopefully, I think everybody should be able to see my screen here. So this is what the update or the elite software looks like. So again, if you guys are registered or subscribed to that unlimited option, there should be like a green, I'm not a green, an orange little tab up here that says elite access. If you go ahead and click on it, it's going to take you over to the elite. So this again is only for our unlimited subscribers. So if you did subscribe for 147 when it was unlimited, 197 when it was unlimited, and if you're currently subscribed at the $497, that gives you access to the unlimited subscription. Go ahead, Gigi, what you got?
Can you roll over where it says elite? Because I'm looking at mine and I don't see that. Where did you see that elite at?
It was like an orange little
Right
something
there in
here
the
at the
middle
top.
somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me, I don't know. Maybe I should log out and try it
If
again.
not, if not, we will have to have Ray
Right?
get
Okay.
you access to it. Yeah. So as long as you have that 197 unlimited pack, then you could just text the
It won't see
support.
mine
Yeah,
either.
mine isn't there either.
Yeah, so if you guys are a unlimited subscriber, I want you to reach out to Ray and let him know you do need to have access to it. And then that way he can go ahead and make the changes.
Now I do
Okay.
see the credit repair tab. I do see that.
In your work area?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So am I good or it needs to say elite?
No, you're good. When you come into your software, it just doesn't look like this.
It just doesn't look like that, but it does. It
Yeah.
says normal credit repair and run law engine. Is that what it
Hold on,
should
let me
say?
go to
Okay.
it. So up here you see the credit repair under your work area, or where did you see credit repair?
Um, I have no idea. Where am I? Um,
No, it's not there either.
mine is so mine when I went to one of my clients, it was in there. It said
Mm-hmm.
normal credit repair and then run law engine under her
Okay.
personal information.
Oh, it's under her personal. Okay.
So
All
where should
right.
I be? Under
I would
the
say
dashboard?
go to the work area, and then up here on the work area dashboard, if you see credit repair next after automated credit analysis. If not, like I shared, those of
Okay.
us that have the
Okay.
unlimited pack, Ray will more than likely have to unlock it.
Okay. No
But
problem.
they
Thank
might be
you.
waiting till the 28th. So I would say just don't bombard them. Let's wait till after the 28th. You guys will be able to see it on my end. But let's wait till the 28th to, see before you can, before you see any changes just yet. Let's just do that so we don't bombard them with a bunch of text messages. Oh, God.
Coach V, so what's happening on the 28th?
The 28th is when the repair software or credit repair software is going to actually be launched. So right now it is in beta, which is the test mode. And then on the 28th, all of the kinks and everything should be worked out and we should be able to go ahead and start using it. So the 28th is Tuesday. All right. So right now, this is what the dashboard looks like for your elite access. So again, those individuals who subscribe for the unlimited package, be it 147 to it changed to 197, then it changed to $497 a month, you'll have access to switch your software to the elite option for the score machine, which give you access to the free credit repair software. Okay. As you can see on the dashboard, there has been some things that have changed. The total amount of clients, you still have all that information here, but it just looks different. Amount of clients that are fundable, clients that are in progress to be funded, clients that are ready to be funded, and then new clients that you've gathered within the month, and then any clients that you've made inactive. All right. Also to your percentage of how many clients you on average have gotten funded is located here. Your client login. So again, for our individuals that we want to provide them with a login access to be able to see what we see, particularly for their credit repair, or excuse me, for their credit report only, you'll go ahead and provide them with this link here, and then they can create a login and they'll be able to see everything pertaining to their profile only. Okay. We again have our onboarding link, so you can allow your clients to onboard themselves. You don't have to manually do it. Just make sure that they have their login credentials for My Free Score Now, Identity IQ, and My Score IQ. Now, when you guys are sending out your links for Identity IQ or My Score IQ, of course, we prefer My Score IQ because we want those FICO scores. So try to push your clients to that. But when they do, in fact, register, send them like some instructions to include for them to make their security question the last four of the social. If it's not the last four of the social, the software is going to have issues with importing that credit report. So we're working on the back end to ask Matt to fix it to where it'll only give, for our for the score machine, people that are registering that came from the score machine to give our links the access to only have that as an option where they only have the last four of the social. But if not, while they are working on it, I would say provide your clients instructions when you are providing them with the Identity IQ or MyScore IQ affiliate link for them to get registered with that software, with that credit monitoring, that you provide them with the instructions to say, hey, when you do create your security question, make sure it's the last four of the social. Okay. Because again, if it's not the last four of the social and it's asking questions like, your favorite sports figure or your hero, you're not going to be able to import that credit report. So again, give them the instructions to for My Score IQ or Identity IQ to make their security question the last four of the social. All right. Also, too, beside the onboarding link for your clients to do it themselves, you can onboard them by clicking right here where it says Adds to CRM. Remember the three platforms here. Again, with My Score IQ, we prefer because it gives you access to that FICO score. And then you'll go ahead and add the client that way. So that's how you can manually add the client into the software. Simply click on Add CRM. Or if you haven't switched over to the new software, the Elite software, it will say Add Client at the top here. Your referral link. So we do again have our affiliate program. Okay. Now with affiliate program, if you are not a subscribed user of the score machine, you send out your affiliate link, you'll get 10% of the commissions that your subscribers that you've sent out your link for when they pay their monthly subscription. Now, if you are a subscriber, you'll get 20% of each of your individuals that are paying their monthly subscriptions. Now, when you get to about 100 subscribers, that percentage is going to go up to 25%. So the more subscribers you get, the higher your percentage is going to go. So the start off percentage is if you are not a subscriber, but you're just a referral partner for the score machine, you'll get 10% of those commissions that you're sending out your link to. If you are a subscriber to the score machine, you'll get 20% of those monthly subscription payments that your subscribers are paying. Okay. And then when you get to 100 plus subscribers, then that percentage is going to go up to 25%. All right. So again, send out your referral links, get people to know about the score machine because it is a very beneficial software. It makes it very easy for our funding professionals to not have to literally go through the report. And we've also made some updates too where different credit cards are being selected based off of those stronger credit reports. Okay, so if your report is stronger with Experian or Equifax or TransUnion, those cards are going to be suggested as your first option to go ahead and start applying to. All right. So get your links out there to those Telegram groups, of course, ask permission, Facebook communities, school communities that you're in, send out the link so that they can go ahead and get registered with the software and see how beneficial the software is and how it will be for their businesses. Go ahead, Gigi.
When we are bringing people into the community, so if they want to check it out first, we can invite them to which call?
I will say invite them to a training call, which is
Okay.
Monday through Thursday. And
Okay,
remember, on Thursdays, training is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
okay. And then also one more question regarding that. When I did send a link out, I believe that they did join, but they did it through the call. It wasn't from my link.
Okay.
So how
Give
how can that be changed?
We will have to get their name
Okay.
and then an email, whatever they register with, and then have it switched over
Okay, no
so
problem.
that you can get the credit. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
So
Thank
I would
you.
say, yeah, no problem. And I would say for that, of course, reach out to Ray and let him know what happened. They
Okay.
signed up under the link that was provided to them on the call.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Then you have your client status breakdown here. Fundable clients, clients that are in progress, clients that might be ready to go ahead and get started with getting funded, clients that are not fundable, new clients that you received this year or this month or within your software, and then clients that are inactive. Of course, you have your calendar. Your calendar has the links for you to join on the trainings. Okay. And then you can also remember add notes that you need to reminders of on your calendar as well. Okay. So this is where you'll be able to join the call. If you do, in fact, want to join the mastermind call, you just click on join and it'll send you directly to the Zoom call. Or if you need to add a note to your calendar for reminders when you come in, you can also do that here as well. Okay. Your client pipeline, whether they're fundable, watch if they're ready, if they're active or inactive within your software, you have that information here. You can also click on the eye here to view their profile. If you want to disable their login, if you provided them with the login link for them to create and you want to disable that, you can do that there. If you want to delete your client, you can go ahead and do that here. All right. And of course, this is the list of your clients down here with the numbers. Okay. You also have the different tabs here, your fundable options or your fundable clients to watch if to assure that they're ready. So go back and check in on your client that are not fundable here, new clients that you've registered or imported into your software, and then clients that you have made inactive. Okay. CRM is in place of that client tab. So this is where all your clients are listed here. All right. If we need to search the CRM for a specific client, you'll go ahead and type that here. So it shows you the number of clients here, the number of clients that have a login, clients that you've disabled, clients that you received or that you imported that were new. Okay. So that's all located here. That's in the CRM. It's now named CRM instead of client. Of course, employees, if you have any employees, you can add them into your software. So those will be considered users. Remember, you have a certain amount of users that you can input into the software based off of your subscription. The only option that has the unlimited is the $4.97. Okay. But the $2.97, which only allows you, I think, is 25. And then the $197 allows you 10 users. Okay. So those are employees or VAs. You'll go ahead and click on add member, create their login information here, provide that to them. And anytime that they add a client or fund a client or anything that they do in your software, it's going to be labeled under their name. Okay. Work areas where you do everything when it comes to utilizing the software. So this is where you'll come in, click on a client, and we'll go through this to determine if that profile is fundable. Feature requests, we always want to hear from you guys. So in the event that you have a bright idea that will help enhance the software and also be beneficial to other users, we want to hear what that is. Okay. So what you would do is go ahead and click right here where it says new idea. Type in the title of that, the description. If you have a picture or something of how that would look, you can go ahead and upload that here and then submit. What will happen is our support or our developers will go ahead and review that. And if it is something that is beneficial for the software and users, we'll go ahead and implement it into the software. Okay. So again, we always want to hear about your bright ideas. Don't wait for the call to share it. Just go ahead and submit it, and then they'll be able to review it on the back end and determine whether we're going to import it or not. AI Coach is going to be the GPT that's going to be added into the software. So if you need to go ahead and use Chat GPT, that's going to be in here. If you need to enhance any letters or things of that nature, all you would do is log into your GPT, and then whatever tabs that you have on your GPT, it will be also implemented here. Okay, so that's going to be coming soon. The knowledge base is the mock of our school community. So if you're having anything that you want to share with the community, you can go ahead and type whatever's on your mind, things of that nature. Okay. The calendar, your learning center, your classroom is where those training calls are at. The past mastermind are located here as well. Okay. Again, your subscriptions is located here. So you have a monthly option or a yearly option. All right. Monthly option for the unlimited is $4.97. Unlimited everything. Okay. $2.97. I don't know why this looks like this, but $2.97 will be your professional option here. And it gives you 125 clients you can import into the software and 25 users. So those will be considered like your employees. And then the starter tier, which is $197 a month, gives you 50 clients, 10 users. Your support tab, if you're having any issues or concerns or questions with the software, encourage you to go ahead and come here into this support tab for assistance. So if it's something pertaining to the software, you can submit a support ticket and wait for a response. Okay. So your category here, what category it is, the priority, if it's low or if it's urgent, you can also determine that here. Describe what issue you're having with the software and then submit the ticket, and then they'll get back to you. Okay. We have our FAQs located here. Contact, so the number that you can contact in the event that you do need some support with the software. Okay. Here is the times Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. You can send an email so that they can, email you back, or you can do a live chat with them. Here are our support hours, as you can see here, Monday through Friday, 9 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? Saturday, they're open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then Sundays, we're not available. All right? Live chat, if you want to go ahead and live chat with the support team here, you can do that here. Simply click on that support member, and then type in your message here, and then they'll get back to you. All right? Go to the settings here. Here in the settings, you change your profile information. Your password can be changed here. Agreements pertaining to the software. I would say if you want to override the funding module, please be sure to read what this description of what that means here before you disable it. All right. We also have the ability to integrate Go High Level into the software. All right, so you gather your private integration token here, any IDs here, you'll go ahead and save it, and that'll be integrated into the score machine. If you have a credit repair software, that can be integrated here as well. So if you have an M2 software, you want to put your onboarding link here, you can do that. If you have a website, you can do that as well. All right. Onboarding link, you can change the slug. So the name behind your onboarding link, or if you want to add your slug, you can do that here. So instead of it saying Mr. I Sell Money, you can change it to ADR Leadership Support or whatever your name is or your business name is. Okay. And then you can also change your onboarding link, the appearance. So you can upload your logo and then you can change the colors here. All right. So if you have a specific color scheme, you can change that as well. All right. Then you can integrate any merchant accounts. We do utilize 5-star. I don't believe they do any credit check or anything, but you can utilize 5-star to be able to utilize for a merchant account. But you can import your merchant account information here. So if you do need to send out an invoice for your merchant account, you can do it from here. Appearance and references, you can go ahead and change your appearance. Right now it's on light. You can change it to dark mode. Okay. Go ahead, Gigi. What's your question?
For that merchant account, 5 star, so we can also take payments.
You can create invoices from here.
Okay. And then also, when you were in this, I know I should have asked when you were in there, but when you were in the CRM section, I
Mm-hmm.
also don't have that. Is that just something that you have access to, or do we have access to the CRM too?
You will eventually. That's going to be the updated portion. So
Gotcha.
right now, it probably just
Okay.
says client.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. No problem. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's get into the work area here. And like I shared, the work area is where you do most of the work to determine if a profile is in fact fundable. As you can see, you have your scores here to let you know what those scores are. You have what platform that credit report was pulled from. Okay. So if we go down, let me get a fundable client here. All right, so when we come into the software here, like we reviewed before, these are where all your tabs are located to be able to review anything pertaining to the report. Um, Based off of the different icons here, okay? So we have our analysis, we have our progress report, we have underwriting, we have credit war map, automated credit analysis, credit repair items, this is the credit repair software, and then debt consolidation, funding audit, and funding apply, okay? Also, too, pertaining to that credit report specifically, your overview of your report, personal information, inquiries, public records, and accounts, okay? So right now we're just on the dashboard of the software in regards to your credit report. So that's what you see here. If we go to the analysis tab, this is pretty much giving you a background of credit. Okay. Understanding credit, what are credit bureaus, what is in my credit report. So pretty much a summary of what is credit, okay, and how it can benefit you. Your profile here, or progress report here is pretty much providing you with a report of the credit. So your scores are located here. When that report was pulled, the previous report was pulled, the new report was pulled, the negative items that are possibly on your credit report removed, items that were moved, and then new items that appear on the credit report. Your credit score analysis broken down into percentages is located here. Okay. Types of negative items that are on the report. So you have those inquiries, late payments, collections, charge-offs, public records. So that'll be broken down here. Full breakdown of the negative items. So what is negatively affecting the report? That's going to be located here. Okay, so inquiries, the date that the account was open, who that creditor or that inquiry is located under what creditor, what bureau it's under, if it's a new inquiry, if the inquiry has been present on the report, and if the inquiry has been removed. Okay, so it gives you that information there. What inquiries have been removed, what inquiries are still on the report, and then what new inquiry that you have in fact retrieved or gotten. That's all located under the progress report. Okay. Now, if we go to the underwriting, this is where the data points are to determine if a profile is able to be matched with an institution. Okay. So if we go down here, of course, you see your credit scores. And right here where it says, do you qualify? These are the data points that have been retrieved from those relationship-based managers to determine if a profile is fundable. So now we no longer have to go onto that credit report ourselves and review it. You can simply import that credit report into the software and it's going to review that information for you. Okay. Now, if the profile is in fact fundable based off of the data points, it will be in green. So we all know how to drive a car. Green means go. Yellow means proceed with caution. Red means stop. You're not eligible for funding. If you ever see any red on your do you qualify? That means you're not going to get any options for qualifications or to be matched with any institutions. Now, if you do happen to go under the settings, under agreements, you can switch that up. Like I said, I would like for you guys to go through the funding module override agreement. Read this information first before you make the changes, but this is where you can possibly turn it or enable it to where you can still see some options that you can possibly get funded or get matched with some institutions with that credit report. Okay. So under the underwriting option, here are the data points. Your score is a 730 plus, under 30% utilization on your open revolving accounts, minimum of 5 open primary credit cards with 2 years of good payment history. Okay, I know a lot of times, especially when we were out this weekend, these two areas were red. 2 primary credit cards with at least 2 years of age and 5,000 plus limits. Okay, so it's very important that you do have these here. No more than 4 unsecured accounts open in the last 12 months. Under 4 inquiries, and as we can see with our TransUnion credit report, this is why this is yellow, is because we're already there for our TransUnion report. So more than likely, we will not get any institutions that pull from TransUnion because the software has also been created to protect your credit profile. Okay, we don't want you to just go ahead and start applying and running up those inquiries. All right. Then also too, of course, you got to meet that no collections, no charge-offs, no late payments, no bankruptcies. All right. So as you can see with this specific profile, it is ready for the next steps is to get funding or get matched with those institutions. Also too, at the bottom under underwriting, you have your debt utilization. So this is broken down for all of the bureaus. Now, I've always said this on all of the calls. It's very important though that each of your credit cards or your revolving accounts are under 30%. Okay. When you are in fact going to go and apply for funding, the banks encourage or would like for you to have your utilization under 30%. All right. So your overall percentage is fine, but each of those accounts should be under 30%. All right. Any negative accounts that will possibly be impacting your qualifications is going to be located here. Inquiries that are lowering your chances of approvals is located here. Remember, we should only have a total of 4. So right now for the TransUnion credit report, 4 inquiries are already present. So of course, again, like I shared, the software is not going to give you any options or any institutions that pull from TransUnion. But for Experian, you're kind of safe. You can go ahead and run 1 more inquiry here. And then for Equifax, you can go do 2 more. Okay. We also have our pay down option. So for those of us that are utilizing this, we can also implement this in your consultation. If you do have a client who has high utilization, and that is one of the data points that either happen to be yellow or red, you can come here and show them what or how much they can pay to bring down that utilization. So let's simply click on one of the accounts here. We want to bring it down under 30%. So let's go ahead and let's do 20% here. It provides you with a daily amount that they can pay, a weekly amount, monthly amount, or the annual amount they can pay to bring down that utilization. All right. So this is another tool that you can possibly use during your consultations to help your clients understand the importance of bringing down that utilization and what plan they can utilize to bring down that utilization. All right. So this is all located under the underwriting option. All right. Now, if we go to the credit repair, or excuse me, the credit war map, there's some more tricks in this option too. And I know this is Coach Viv's favorite tab here. Now, with the inquiries, we have built in a chat GPT that can help you remove those inquiries. So those of us that do not want to call or put that on our clients to call, you can have letters formulated for your clients that can be mailed out by our printing and mailing service. Okay, so simply click on Launch Inquiry Exterminator GPT, and then that GPT is going to be uploaded. Now, this is only for inquiries. All right. So then what you'll do is go back to your score machine, scroll up, and we want to copy all of the inquiries that are located here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and copy this information. And then I'm going to go back to the GPT and I'm going to paste it here. It says ask anything. Okay. Paste it there. And these are the inquiries and the credit bureaus that it's attached to. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and click on the arrow. And before the software or the GPT can start the process to generate our letters, we must answer these questions. So the tone, what type of tone do you want your letters to be or written in? Conservative, balanced, aggressive. And then how many accounts you want to be listed on each of those letters. Okay. So what we can do is go with aggressive tone here. I'll copy that, paste it here. And then let's do 5 accounts on each of the letters. Paste that here. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and click on the arrow. And now this GPT is starting to create those letters for those inquiries. Now we can go even a step further in asking them to implement the client's name, the client's address, the date of birth. So you can go ahead and type that in here, and then it'll reformulate those letters with this information included. Or you can just download the letters, make the changes to it, and then go ahead and go from there. Okay. But as we can see, these letters are now being created for, which bureau is this? For each of the bureaus, these letters are being created. Okay, so this specific bureau would only have the 4 of accounts, so that might be the TransUnion. We'll go down. This letter is going to be for, I think it was Experian had the 3 accounts there, and then Equifax had those 2 accounts there. Okay. Also, too, there's reminders down here to make sure that you do provide your proof of address documents. And then you can use the printing and mailing service that we offer, which is Total Post and Print. Simply call them, send them an email, or go ahead and just complete the job form, upload your documents, and then they'll formulate that invoice for you. And then once that invoice is paid, you can go ahead and have those letters print and mailed out for you. Super simple. Do we have any questions there for that? Perfect. If we go down a step further, step 2, credit product optimization. So if we do in fact need some credit repair and we do want to continue to utilize the M2 software, you can go ahead and utilize it here. Okay, so simply click go to, and that's going to take you to that platform for you to go ahead and continue to utilize that M2 software there. Okay. Again, utilization, again, that's a big part in getting funded or getting matched with institutions. So making sure that your utilization is under that 30% threshold is going to help you even more with getting your client or your profile connected with those institutions. All right. Then we have step 4, account aging. And then this is another thing that you can also use with your consultations. So if your clients are not understanding why their reports are not fundable, you can come down to this area to give them the information. So say for instance, and like I've noticed when we were there this weekend, those 2 options under the underwriting, let me go back. So under the underwriting, these 2 options, minimum of 5 open primary credit cards and 2 primary credit cards with at least 2 years of age with a 5,000 plus limit, were mainly the options that were red because the client either did not have enough age on those accounts there. Now, what I was showing you guys under the credit repair, or excuse me, the credit war map, if we go all the way down to step 4, right here, step 4 is account aging strategy. Now, this is where it tells you the age of each of the accounts. Okay. What I would notice was a lot of those accounts were 1 year and 8 months, 1 year and 4 months. It's going to tell you that information, as you guys can see at the bottom here. Now, if it's also gonna let you know if it's a primary account or authorized user account, and you see that here. So it says the type of account is going to be located here. The creditor that's associated with that account is here. The status of that account, the designator. So if it's an authorized user or if it's your primary account. If it says individual, that means that's your primary account. If it's when it was open, the age on that report, what bureau it's reporting to, okay, and the account numbers are also located here, okay? So again, you'll be able to provide your clients education on whether their accounts are meeting these qualifications here. Okay, so in green, of course, means that these are accounts that meet those data points there. Still, these do as well, but they are closed, so that's why they're not in green. Okay, so you guys see exactly what, and you can provide this information. So then when we get down here, of course, yellow means caution because these accounts are lower age, 8 months. All right. So again, this is another tool that you guys can utilize to share with your clients to help them understand why their profile possibly has, is not able to be connected with any institutions. If we go a step further down here, if you need to be connected or not connected, but trade lines, if you need those primary trade lines, that's located here as well.
That's what I'm about to ask. Is that what that is down there? I've never
Yeah.
noticed that.
Unfortunately, yeah, this is
Oh,
new. Unfortunately, I mean, we're gonna work on something, but to where you
okay.
can, kind of purchase them, but this is just letting you know what you would need to purchase to be able to get this age.
Okay. Because I'm about to say, because I know when I looked in there about a week and a half ago, I see that. Okay. I'm not bugging.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel good now.
Then it also has a description of the accounts that are pulling your average down. So like I share, the younger the accounts, that's will be pulling your average down, your average age down. Accounts that are anchoring your file, so accounts that are having the most age are located here. So that's broken down as well. Okay, so under the credit war map, this is where all this information is located. So again, I keep saying this, but you guys can utilize this tool for your consultations. No more having to go through the report anymore. You can literally use this software to do everything for you. All right, let's go to the automated credit analysis. Go ahead and agree to the terms here. Now, with the automated credit analysis, for those of us that are developing our own letters utilizing the GPT, you can utilize this option here to give you those codes that you may need to be able to understand or develop those letters. Okay, so once you click on the automated credit analysis, you're going to click on accounts. Then what we're going to do is go ahead and click right here where it says credit repair. We're going to click run account law engine. It says War Machine account evaluation completed. And now when we come down here for each specific account, if there's anything that's negatively reporting for this account or something that's not matching, the software is going to pull that out and see applicable law sets. These are where those codes are located. So as we can see for this specific account, it's present on Equifax, but it's not present on TransUnion or Experian. Okay. Here are the codes that you can possibly utilize when you are developing those letters utilizing the GPT. And because this report is not bad, it's not much that's going to pop up. But for those accounts, those reports that have a lot of negative accounts on there, you can utilize this for those of you that are developing your own letters, or wait till the 28th for that credit repair software to be launched and go ahead and utilize that, and everything will be done for you. Okay. So anything from FCRA, FACTA, GLBA, Metro 2, regulatory, and other. Okay, these are the different codes or things that are being broken when it comes to this specific account. Because mainly with your credit reports, they're supposed to match, especially if they're reporting on all three. Of course, sometimes there's only some creditors that only report to one or two. But if they're reporting to all three, all of that information should be the same. Nothing should not match. Okay. Creditor name, again, it's going to provide you with those codes here. If there's any accounts missing, it's going to be located here as well. Okay. So that is located under the automated credit analysis. Let's see. Correct. And you can also utilize the software printing and mailing through Total Post and Print to print and mail those letters for you. All right. Now, if we go to the credit, this is the credit repair software. And like I said, it'll be accessible to individuals that, in fact, do have the unlimited option. Okay, so if you have 147 unlimited, 197 unlimited, or you're paying the 497 a month subscription unlimited, that's where you're going to get access to the free credit repair software. Okay, so you go ahead and click on credit repair. Okay, let me go to a report that's a bad report. Okay, we go to credit repair, scroll up. So it provides you with the credit bureau, how many accounts that are negatively affecting that report. Okay. If there's a collection here, if there's inquiries, that's going to be located here. So this is what's negatively affecting the report here. All right. So what we'll do is we can go ahead and just have everything selected. So you simply click on the little circle here for each of the bureaus. We're then going to scroll down. We wanted to select enhanced. So right now, if you do standard, that's just going to be a standard letter that's going to be created. If you do enhanced, it's going to be a more in-depth, more pages that will be created for those dispute letters. So we'll go with enhanced. We want to allow regeneration of the one first round. Okay, so we're going to click there. So if you happen to need to make some changes or you notice, you maybe missed something, if you click one round or round one, it'll regenerate the round one. Okay, if you don't have that click, then it'll go to the next round. Okay, so this software is super simple. I know with us utilizing the M2, it was sometimes very complicated. A lot of clicks that you had to select. Batty was aware of that. He utilized that software and he made it super, super simple for us to be able to utilize the software. Okay. Then also too, if you need to upload your documents, which you should, for those specific clients, you'll go ahead and click right there where it says client documents. So we'll go here, scroll up. Of course, you need your identification document. And again, it still applies. Make sure you put it on a flat surface, preferably on a white background so that it looks very uniform. But put that ID on a white surface, that social security on a white surface. And then for the proof of address, remember it was probably more than likely like a bank statement that you should utilize. All right. So here you'll be able to upload or import those clients' identification, social security card, and proof of address documentation. And here are your options that you can utilize: JPEG, PNG, GIF, and you can do also upload PDF documents. Remember other software we couldn't do PDF. Here are all your options that you can utilize. Okay. And you can also switch your MBs to make the document be able to upload. Because I noticed when I was doing it on my end, just testing it out, if my documents did not meet those qualifications, it wouldn't be able to upload. So you can switch that on your computer for your documents that you've saved. You can switch it to make it to where to be able to upload into the software. All right. So that's where you'll put your client's documents there. And then you just go ahead and click on generate disputes. And the software is now generating those disputes. And once it's done, it'll give you a little notification down here that says your documents have been created. And then we can scroll down and see what those documents look like. So again, very simple. Remember, he likes that kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. So we have 10 dispute letters that have been generated. We go ahead and go to the bottom here. You can download them, and they'll be in a zip file, or send to printing. Super simple. Okay. And here's your letters. And again, these letters will be actually ready to be able to be mailed out. I would say just wait till the 28th. Okay. But these is the letters. And look how many letters it created. 25 letters. Or 25 pages. All right. So that's one. We scroll down. Here's the next step. This is 12 letters. Or 12 pages. Another 12 pager. 10 pages. 25 pages again. 12, 10, 25 again. 12, 12, All right. So those are the letters. You simply download them or download the whole zip file as you saw at the top. Super, super simple. Download the generated disputes if you want to print and mail out yourself, or go ahead and click on send for printing.
I'm scared to ask you
Any
the difference between now and Tuesday.
Say it again.
I'm scared to ask what's the difference between now and Tuesday.
Oh, they're still working on the letters. There's some things that Patty wants to be corrected on the letters. So that's why the 28th
Okay.
is the actual launch date. Yeah.
Okay, because he be hot on it. I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
okay,
I had developed letters and he was like, don't wait, don't send them out yet. And I'm like,
okay,
okay.
okay. That's why I'm like, 'cause, he in there, and he got him in there. That's why I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, so what's the difference between now and Tuesday?
Yeah. We looked at him yesterday and he was like, nah, I don't like that. I need that to be different. So yeah,
Okay.
the 28th is the day. But I would say, if you guys do have access to it, which you probably don't yet, but you can, if you do, you can play around and see, what's going on here. But it's super, super simple. And then if you only want to select only specific accounts, you uncheck that. And then if you only want to do collections, you can only, select collections only. If you want to do specific accounts, okay, you only select those specific accounts. Okay. But if you want everything selected, you'll go ahead and go with this option here. But it's super, super simple, as you guys can see. All you do is a couple of clicks, but they're not complicated clicks, and you go from there. So that is a glimpse of that credit repair software that'll be implemented. We still have our debt consolidation. So if we need assistance with a plan for the debt consolidation, say for instance, we have this account here, it provides you with a plan. So right now, this balance right now is only $397. If you want to pay it off in a month, boom, $397. 2 months, $199. 3 months, $133. 4 months, $100. 5 months, 80. 6 months, $67. So what we can do to create that reminder, I want to bring down the utilization. I just want to make some changes a little bit so you guys can see the difference. Pay it off in 19 months. Let's change it. Let's say to the 15th of the month. Um, Update reminder. So now every 15th of the month, you'll get an email letting you know, hey, it's time to make a payment on this specific account. Okay. And again, you base it off of here, or just do the minimum. If you want to break it down to the whole 12 months, 24 months, whatever. Of course, do your division. 39.97 divided by 24. Okay. But that is a plan that you can develop to send out reminders on a monthly basis to help you understand or to remind you to pay your debt down. All right, so that's another tool there. Funding audit provides us with a projection of how much that we can get funded for. So let's go ahead and agree to the terms here. This lets you know based off of that credit profile, your personal credit, how much you can get funded for your personal side and how much you can get funded for on the business side. So let me go back to a fundable client here. Let's go to funding audit. And again, this is a projection of how much you can get funded for. So with this perfect credit report, the personal side can get between 50 to 100K, and on the business side, 101K plus. Okay. It's not based off of your credit, your business credit, but it is based off of your personal credit. All right. And then you can also switch it if you only want to see the personal. You can go ahead and see the projection for that. If you only want to see the projection for business there. And then, of course, both is where you're going to get the option to see both. No, not in this part. The data points are only under the underwriting. All right. And then if you're ready to go ahead and get funded, you'll go ahead and click on funding apply. Of course, again, agree to the terms here. And this is where you're going to get matched with those institutions based off of your credit report. Okay. You can make the changes here if you want to switch it to AI match. So this is going to give you recommended funding sequence, hand-picked offers optimized for your profile, or if you want to do a hybrid, which is recommended, customized funding sequence, AI recommendations, and you can make adjustments. Or if you want to do it yourself, you can go ahead and switch it that way. Okay. So right now we are in the hybrid where the software is providing us with recommendations based off of the credit report. Okay. We can switch it to if we only want it to be under personal or business. If you wanted to keep it at both, it's going to provide you with both options of what you can get funded for. And based off of the report, remember we went over that in the data points. That specific report cannot, or the software is letting us know that TransUnion was not an option because it already had 4 inquiries. But with the other 2, as we can see, New Haven Bank pulls from Experian. First Texas National picks from Equifax. Gate City Bank picks from Equifax as well. All right. And these are the options that have been picked solely for you based off the AI and your credit report. Because again, TransUnion is not a good option. Now, if you want to add any other funding options, you can go ahead and click here. And that'll take you directly to those accounts there, excuse me, those applications. All right. Does anybody have any questions based off of the software and what you guys see so far? There's
Yes,
been a lot
ma'am.
of updates. Go ahead.
On the reminders, that's just personal. That's just for us, correct? Not,
Correct.
it's still not for clients.
Well, if you create a reminder for your client, if you have put an email in there for them, that email is going to be notified.
Okay, so they will do send reminder emails for the clients if they have
Correct.
an email address on
Yeah.
file.
Yep. If you put an
Okay,
email
cool.
address for that client, it's going to send those reminders to that client's email.
That's an additional charge that can be made. Okay, cool. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the software's been created with you guys in mind as well as the developer. Batty had some issues with debt consolidation, so he implemented something in there for that, which now is beneficial for you guys. So yes, the software again, it takes the guessing game out of trying to understand the report and if a report is able to be matched with any institutions. Welcome, Batty.
Guys want to see a new feature?
Uh-oh, already. See what I'm saying? That's the only reason why he coming to these calls. Look at Dre in the back.
Guys want to see a new feature? Who want to see a new feature?
Absolutely.
Me.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay, ready? It's something that everybody has an issue with, that everybody's been talking to Dre and myself about. What's that issue, ladies and gentlemen? How are we gonna do a consultation?
Ooh. What?
Yeah. I was up until 5 o'clock in the morning last night and I came up with the new consultation method. We're gonna add it this week. Where the hell is Ray? Why is Ray not in this room?
Ray didn't make it. I assume he was with you on the phone.
No.
All right, so once we're done with this, and we're not gonna be doing roll for the class, we're just coming in, popping in, do a little cameo.
Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, well, Ray not gonna be MIA real long. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I came up with and where we're at. About time that we're about to turn this up to 1,000. Showed Dre last night. Actually, I showed Dre this morning. A lot easier when Dre's in the room, guys. It is. Him and I are really we're cracking out work. So I want to show you guys this new piece that we're adding. I showed it to Med this morning, so it'll be coded in the next few weeks. Your funding section was our first code. Oh, did you tell them about the AI on the funding section? Did you explain that to them or you just teased them with it?
I did a little explanation.
Okay. I'm gonna drop two things tonight. So hold on, let me open this up. I'm gonna explain this to you guys. This is what this looks like. I gotta put it in the folder. Just the edits that we've been working on and how this is really gonna work for you guys, how this is gonna work for the system, and how my plans are for you guys to implement this with your clients. So first and foremost, when we're doing this, first implementation process is we're going to want the client to follow a flow. So whatever the flow is the way that they're going to the way they're going to follow. Okay, so let's bring this in. All right, let me go over here and share my screen. Can everybody see my screen? Put a 1 in the chat if you can see my screen. I missed these classes. It's 2 weeks in a row I'm in this class.
We can see it.
Okay. Follow the flow, ladies and gentlemen. This is your consultation. The real reason you're not getting approved for your credit. Explain. Break down. If nothing changes, what happens? Here's the thing. We're going to move up over here. What needs to happen? You got to reduce your credit. You got to fix your negative items, strengthen your profile, clean up your inquiries. Equals this. Let's get started. That's your key. That's how we're going to move through a consultation. Now, how do we strengthen our consultation? This is going to be a separate piece. You're going to have 2 windows, and you're going to actually show them the red, green, and the traffic light, right? And once you do that, that'll be the key. This is how we're going to strengthen everybody's ability to close a deal down. You're laying everything out and explaining it to them. Again, no more guesswork, no more guessed anything. You're literally going up to the top, doing what you need to do, and following the flow. Can I make it any easier?
Question.
Answer.
Is this created? Is this just a template, or is this gonna be AI too, where it's gonna give you the percentage and all the things here?
This will be AI with all the
Shut
percentages.
Oh, wow. That's what I was getting ready to ask the same question you just did, Coach.
Ali, if you don't stop.
Let me tell y'all something before you get too excited. Batty has been in this too long, so he understands what's all needed for you guys to be successful. Everybody's always talking about, oh, come to my mentorship. We'll show you how to do X, Y, and Z. Batty really fucking does this shit. And he don't charge no 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Okay, sorry.
I mean, girls, you guys can speak of what I do. You guys see my mastermind of where it was this weekend when you guys were spending time with me. You guys see how I focus and what I do on. I focus on this. This is my goal. This is where I was building this out already. Because what's the next key? Dre's like, well, I got to teach him how to do a consultation. What the fuck you mean you got to teach him to do a consultation? That's it. I'm done with this bullshit of teaching people how to do consultations. I'm done with this crap. Stop it. No more teaching people how to do consultations. We're going to go in there and we're going to actually do it together, do what we need to do. Okay.
This is bad, Batty.
I mean, it makes it very, as a matter of fact, I was going to ask the question because, I'm about to start pounding the pavement with this and being able to feel comfortable enough to do consultations. Well, you just made it super, super easy. All I have to do is just follow this and I can't go wrong.
That's literally, I landed in the right place by accident. You guys, somebody called me and they were like, yo, bro, I remember how long I have contracts. I was going over the contracts of how long I've been in the industry. And I look at all this stuff and I see things differently than everybody else. I want everybody to understand that. I do see things differently than everybody else. But here's the thing. When me and him are in the same room, it's a problem. It's a freaking problem. Because then we start going. You know where this idea came up from last night? Me sitting down with him doing our webinar, getting ready to do our webinar to start selling the software. I was like, Dre, that's a freaking great idea. Boom. 5 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I already got I already got the stuff in my head of what I want to do and how I want to do it. This is rendition 1. This is rendition 2. This is the newer one. I'm still going through which one I want. How I'm going to go through it. Where are we at? We have 2 different renditions of what in the end. Look, this one tells you what we need to fix. High utilization, inquiries, negative accounts. It's literally telling you what you need to do. How I go about it and what I want to pick, that's where I'm going. But I'm telling you guys, I spent hours going through this shit, writing this down, going through this, bringing this stuff for you. But that's not the key. I just got off the phone with somebody who wants to buy a white label at a credit repair program. They say, whatever you got, we want to buy it. Okay. So then I said, I'm going to give you a little tidbit that only the people in this side of this room are going to understand. Ready? This is a beautiful, beautiful masterpiece. 5 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning, 5 a.m., 4 a.m. Dre and I are sitting in front of the computer, and we decided, well, we wanted to do something different from you guys. Coach V, do me a favor. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Bring up the funding section of the software again. Let me explain something to everybody. Because Coach V can only tell you what she knows. Go to my name, Coach V. Well, yeah. You see that AI matched? That AI match is going to give you either a 15-mile radius or 30-mile radius. I don't remember which one it is right now, right? 15 to 30-mile radius from where the client is located based upon the actual address that's on their credit report. When it does that, it'll pull that, and then it will give them every bank in that location that fits with the inquiries that are allotted. Meaning, if you have 50 banks in that location, it will give you 50 of the best banks and credit unions to pull from. We will hit everything. I'm not charging extra for the AI. We're going to give you 20 matches a month for free. Guess what? If you have to charge, if you run out of your 20, how much do you guys think I'm going to charge for the AI matcher for a single credit? Put it in the chat. What are you guys thinking? Can't wait to see the numbers that they're doing. How much do you guys think for the AI matcher after you burn through your 20 clients? Okay, after you get that, and if you guys are burning through your 20 clients, let's be real, you guys are making a massive amount of money. Y'all really don't know me. I ain't here to steal money for you guys. Ready? There you go, Miss Woods. Now you're getting a little close. Now you're getting close. We're gonna charge $5 a credit. I'm gonna charge $5 a credit for every credit that you guys need after the 20 credits. I'm at this point where if you're not making money with us, you are not doing something right. If you're not making money with us, you're not doing something right. That's it. End of story. That AI matcher is almost done. It'll be live shortly. And we'll go from there.
While we have you here, what is this to the right? Funding progress.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are going to be doing money, when you start getting funding progress and milestones, and start hitting milestones, you're going to start earning from the company. One-on-ones, free months, gift cards, whatever we put in the system. Why? Because you guys deserve it. If you're using us to do shit with, why shouldn't you get fed? I told everybody, we're building you guys up. Yeah. Yeah, I say somebody we really love on the people. We are loving on the people. It's the truth. We are gonna love on the people. We're not. Look, we're gonna be charging a premium for when the software goes live for Elite. And TSM Elite's gonna get a whole new logo. TSM Elite's gonna get everything. This is a different product. I want everybody to understand that. So the ones that we get over, you're moving to a different product. You're gonna move to a different Stripe account. You're gonna move to everything's gonna be different. Okay. We might even change the name to, I think everybody, what was did we get what they were calling it inside the community? What the poll say inside of the community? Do we have a name on the poll inside the community?
Just let me double check.
It
Yeah,
was
double
at fire or something like that, wasn't it?
Aptify
10
was what?
words, 10 words for Aptify and 7 words
Yeah.
for ClearPath.
Oh, Aptify won. Shit.
That's the one
Aptify.
I voted for. Yay!
You guys suck.
Dre wanted clear pack. I wanted Aptify.
Suck. Hang the phone. Hang the call up.
Hold on. I have logos for that one if you guys want to see the logos. Hold on. I have
Let me
logos.
stop sharing.
Hold on. I got logos for that one.
Oh.
Yo, I love that. That name is sick. So Aptify is going to be the new name that we're going in with. So if that's the key, I'm going to go buy that AI tonight. Look at this. Look at all these different.
Ooh.
Cool.
This is my favorite line though. There's Aptify's got a line over here. Approval isn't luck, it's logic. Approval isn't luck, it's logic. That's the key, guys. Because it isn't luck. The people that are showing up in this room, you're not lucky. You're logically making the decision to win. And Ms. Woods. Ms.
Hi,
Woods.
how are you?
Guess what?
What?
Your
Did
mentor
you
might your
got
mentor
in
might
shark school?
your mentor might be joining on board with us.
Awesome.
That's Nick Minter's student. That's the tax professional.
Ah, hey, girl.
So yeah, we're doing a lot of stuff, guys, in the back end. And Aptify, I love the score machine. The score machine name is never going to be removed, but this elite level program needs an elite level name. Score machine is the pro version. That's what it's going to be. But this elite level programming that we're going to build is going to be crazy. I promise you guys that there's another level that we're going to crank it up to. We're going to introduce Mo. Does anybody know who Mo is? Anybody want to take a guess who Mo is?
Mo money.
Do you know? Does anybody want to take a guess who Mo is?
Tax professional?
No.
Good guess.
Good guess.
Good guess.
Good guess. MOE, Mo, not Moab. Yes. Mo is going to be your AI concierge. Mo is going to start doing your emails for you. Mo's going to start going through your system. So when you put a credit repair client in, if your client doesn't add their documents, it's going to start going after your clients. Start getting your documents for your clients. If Mo is missing anything, it's going to start reminding your clients. Mo is going to start doing a lot of things for you that it needs to do that we're going to building out on the back. And do you know who Carmela is?
Yeah, my niece.
Oh, your niece is upstairs. Yeah, well, no, okay. Not this one. Yes, your niece. Yes. No, not Mo's wife. No. Sister of Mo. Yes. Sister of Mo, definitely. Carmela is going to be your AI assistant teacher. She is going to be able to go in. You'll be able to ask her any question that you want. She'll be able to spit out an answer to you. So Mo and Carmela are going to be your assistants outside of the trainings, outside of the trainings that'll be able to give you anything that you need when you're not here. But you got to remember, Coach V and Coach Vivian are your two real trainers. You'll never replace that. AI agents are going to be in the software. They're going to be there, but the whole point of everything that's there, nope, no inside of ChatGPT. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking inside of the software. We are not leaving the software for anything. We're stopping leaving. Everything is going to be created here. It's time to go make money. It is time to go make money. That's it. Dre just gave us lights out letters. We're gonna call another. We're gonna what had? What was it? Had?
No, that was a business name.
Oh,
What's that?
oh. We're creating Dre's AI, and it's gonna be credit AI. That's gonna be all Dre's letters are gonna be inside of the software, rewritten for you every single time. That's gonna be another thing that we're gonna be working on with. So we're working on that right now to build this out. In the next 3 months are going to be absolutely phenomenal inside of this. We released the new Ray. Did you finish those landing pages yet?
I'm still working on that. Do
How
you
many
want
have you
it?
how many have you finished?
They all are done, but they are missing the images. They are done.
Okay. All right. So we're starting to build SOPs on everything. I confirmed the white label numbers and gray label. We're adding a gray label and a white label to the system. I will write up the SOPs yes, we're going to write, everything is going to be written down, and Coach Viv. So you guys have everything written. So now it's like, oh, no, you said this. And no more. It's going to be written down. It's going to be on a website. They're going to be able to see it. They want to purchase something. They want to book an appointment. They want to sit down. We're going to have that done. We're going to have the white labels done. We're going to have the gray labels done. A gray label is going to be a nice little difference. White label will be a profit split. A gray label will be a monthly payment. We'll control a lot of the stuff, but you're going to have us for training. You're going to have us for all that stuff, and we'll go through all that. It's going to be a really, really sick thing. I'm literally got back from this event, and I'm going to turn this fire up to 1,000. I'm going to turn this fire up to 1,000.
I think it was the
Also,
Ali experience. I was telling everybody the Ali experience, being in that house, it was different. That energy was different.
so I found out something about that house.
Shut up.
Oh yeah. So that was his comeback house. That house was the house that he came back into the pros with after he retired. So that was the comeback house. That was the house that that he spent 3 years in preparing himself for the comeback. And that is exactly where we're at. We're on a comeback tour. I'm not waiting for people anymore for things. I'm gonna start doing it. I'm gonna start executing on things over here. We have a great crew. Coach V, Coach Vivian, you guys are lights out. The way you work in the crowd and everything, you guys were great. All weekend, we did great. I got a little burnt out from the weekend, but I'm gonna tell everybody over here, I'm really proud of what we did and what we're bringing to the table for you guys. It's only gonna get bigger. It's only gonna get crazier. And my goal is in 5 years, you know how all these mentors be paying for everybody to fly on private jets? Motherfuckers gonna fly on my private jet. All the brand ambassadors are gonna fly on my private jet to whatever event we're going to. And it's gonna say the scoring machine on the side of it. We're gonna manifest that in reality. That's it. We're gonna manifest that into reality. I already put
Can
that
we
up.
get t-shirts?
T-shirts? Who said that? Where we
T-shirts
at?
and hats?
Who said that? I didn't even say who did. Who wants t-shirts
Tracy.
and
Tracy.
you want
Miss
t-shirts and hats?
Allen.
Miss Out. Where are you, girl? You normally have your picture up. Where are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Blessed Beyond Limits. That's my LLC.
Let's be on limits. What the hell are you? Oh, shit. You were right next to me. That's why. Yes, I got you. T-shirt today for the score machine or the new Aptify, whatever name we make it. Yeah, you got it.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about it. That's it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, guys. I have big goals and big aspirations. I always have. I'm always going to be. But you want to know something? I know nobody's going to do what we're doing. because they're going to lose a lot of money if they do. They're going to lose a lot of money. And really going to make you guys, what happened? We definitely got you guys coming. We got you guys going up to the next level. I'm honestly, I think that you guys are going to be really proud of what's going on. Whose softwares are we looking? Not to whose softwares. What do we need? This is the key. What do we need now in the software? I know we need a contract. I'm ready put on the list. I know we need a contract. What else do we need in the software that you guys are seeing that we're going to need for credit repair and things like that? Besides Mo's going to help you get your contract signed. It's going to help all that stuff get SOPs. What type of SOPs? Because I was writing them last night. That's funny that you even said that. What type of SOPs? What do you mean by an SOP, Ms. Woods? Ms. Gaskins, you have Ray.
I'm new to credit repair, so I need SOPs. Like if I come into like a block or something, I want to be able to pull it up, not have to call somebody or text somebody or bother somebody. I want to be able to just find it, search it like a search engine.
Carmela. Carmela. That's what we're making Carmela. That's what we're making Carmela for.
Oh,
Ms.
that's what
Woods.
Carmela's for. Okay.
Carmela's going to be him and my brain together.
Oh, okay.
That's it. I mean, she's smarter than both of us put together already. So,
oh, funnels is a good one.
You guys already have Ray. Ray's been telling you guys. He's been giving you a deal for funnels. You guys got to go to Ray. That's it. We literally set that up for you guys for GHL with one of our people. Get with that little boy over there. Now, Ms. Woods, I know you're gonna have a little different thing with Nick because you probably have his version of GHL. That's not an issue. Just get with Ray. He can build you out a funnel anytime that you want and import it into your GHL.
Okay.
So don't even worry about that. Credits are on money on file. So okay, guys, understand. V, was that you or is that Coach V? Coach, oh, that was you. So that piece right there that you said, so the printing company is separate from this company. Understand that. So what we're doing is the printing company is not owned by Dre, myself, Hamed, or any of the team. It's not. It's actually owned by my wife. So I want everybody to understand that that's not my business. That's not my stuff. I don't handle that. So what I was talking to my wife, I handled creating the system for her. We're waiting to finish this section of the credit repair, and then I will add that credits or money into the software for you guys to get that done. So you guys will have that. I was also thinking about doing a subscription to the printing software, which was something that I've been thinking about that nobody's doing. Doing a subscription to the printing software that gets you the next tier level of pricing lower, even lower. So that it is. Ray's building out workflows too to accommodate the funnels. Hell yeah, Ms. Gaskins. What the fuck you think we doing over here? My baby boy over there is learning how to get away from daddy's pocket. I want him away from daddy's pocket. Get out of my pocket. Go start your own damn business. I don't want you in my pocket anymore. Get out. I'm teaching these kids how to fish. I'm teaching these kids how to fish. We need to make sure that these kids come in here, they go out and doing the same thing with each and every single one of you is getting you guys to that next level to go out and make money. Dre and I make money. Dre and I have done what it. Look, I'm in a little bit, I'll tell everybody the truth. I'm in a little bit of a downfall right now because I relied on other people. I want you guys to never rely on anybody else. I never want you guys to rely on anybody else. I want you guys to understand how to do it and do it from the beginning. And if everything works right, we're going to bring in marketing for you guys as well. Ms. Gaskins. Ms. Woods, you need to start making money. Let's go. Let's go, girl. Girl, you should be doing 10 consultations a day. Just do a consultation. If you ain't comfortable doing a consultation, that's what these calls are for. That's what these calls are for. Talk to the girls. What am I missing? What am I not
showed
feeling?
you those tools, Miss Ashley, today that you can really utilize and implement those different steps to help with your consultations too.
Here's the thing. You want to do a real
consult? I have a tax mind, so I'm used to doing tax consultations. So I need to figure out.
I need your information too.
This is what I love this shit for. I love this because that's the key. I want everybody to come in here and just be happy and merry, and we're all making money together. Here's the thing: that's how you create private equity, and that's my end goal is private equity. She put her phone number in the thing for everybody. Look at that. Okay. Remember this. I do this all the time. I had this lady on the call the other night. Ready? I'll share my screen. I had this lady on the call the other night, and I was going through this with her. She's like, "Oh, my scores are horrible," but it's got nothing to do with the score. So, Ms. Woods, this is for you. It's got nothing to do with the score. It's for everybody that's afraid to do a consultation. So if I'm sitting here and I'm looking at her score, I'm like, oh, damn, her score is bad. Holy fuck. This is like, what the hell are we doing? But that's not the key. The key is not here. It's about understanding why she's here. Well, let's go into underwriting. Always go into underwriting. Come over here and see where she's at. Well, if I look over here, we know she's under the 700 score because we saw it. We know that she's going to have high utilization because her scores are dictating high utilization. So if her scores are dictating under the 700, high utilization, minimum 5 open primary, it's letting you know that all this stuff is getting her down over here. Now let's go down here. We see the late payments, and then she does have a collection charge off that we need to fix, right? She has all the major negatives to bring her score down underneath the threshold for us to fund her. So if we know that, let's start breaking it down. Well, Miss Kimberly, let's go through this together. Your score is under 700. Well, here's your credit scores broken down by Bureau, TransUnion, Experian, Equifax. 497, 505, 505, and 497. Well, what's those numbers underneath? Well, this is your fundability score. Your fundability score is minus 203, minus 195, minus 203. She goes, well, what does the minus mean? You're under the threshold, that the minimum threshold that we need to give you a fundability score. We can't even start to fund you or talk to you about funding until you get that to at least a 0. Okay. What's the next piece? You got under 30% utilization. Okay. Well, let's scroll down to utilization. Oh, there used to be a bar over here. Let's go to debt utilization. Not that one. This one. Let's do your pay down section. You maxed out, girl. 1, 2, 3 on all your first premieres. You maxed out on your bank capital Credit One bank. You maxed out on your Kohl's. You maxed out on your other few first premier. You maxed out on your Webster Bank. Girl, you maxed out on everything. So shit. Okay. Well, let's come up with a plan. You need to pay these down to at least 10%. I need you to pay $1.76 a day to First Premier. I need you to pay $1.25 a day to Credit One Bank. At Kohl's, I need you to pay, this is going to be like $1 or something. There's $1.38 a day to Kohl's. Right? And then there's another First Premier over here. We're going to do this one too. This one's going to be $1.64. And then where's the other one? The last one over here. Webster Bank. This one's going to be $1.04. How much did that come up if you guys added that up? It's $10 a day that I need to come out of your check. How many days is that? That's $70 a week? What is that? $280 a month? That's $280 a month to get yourself right. So I need to pay $280 to get myself right every single month. Can you do that? No. Well, then you need to figure out how to do something else in your life to get you to make an extra $280 to get yourself out of debt, because your control over here, no matter if I remove the negative items, realistically, this is still holding you back. Oh, okay. They can't argue with you, because here's the thing. It says utilization 117%. You're over 100%. Does that make sense, guys? We're over that 100% threshold. It's not even that you're at 100, you're at 95. Well, you know, I'm in a hard time, this, that, and the other thing. I understand that. But you see this one over here, Kohl's Capital One? That's clothing, ladies and gentlemen. You didn't need to buy that clothes. You did not need to buy that stuff. We have to understand sometimes we have to say no to ourselves. I get it. Look, everybody, I'm talking to you the way that I would have talked to my clients. I'm talking to you the way that because you're educating your client. Because here's what we do. We sit down on Instagram at night and we look at all these people that are living the lifestyle or influencer lifestyle that we all want, and we try to go act like them, right? Did not say I'm wrong. So then we go buy new shirt, we go buy new clothes, we go to buy new this. Did we really need it? No. We didn't need it. And because we didn't need it, what do? We get ourselves into 100% of problems. We get into 100% of problems. So once we do that, we get them right. But we need that credit fixed. Absolutely. But you can be doing that. You need to give them their task. That's your task. That's not their task. Your job is to fix their credit. Their job is to pay their freaking bills down. Because it doesn't matter if you fix that negative item. They're still going to have a 620 credit score. Well, what happens when they have that 620 credit score? Ms. Woods, you didn't do nothing. You get it? They're not executing on their end. That means that no matter what you do on your end, you didn't do your job. So you got to make sure they're doing right. They're doing right on their end. Make sense? All right. So now we finished the pay downs. Go to the next one. The primaries. Primaries are in the war machine. In the credit war map. I can go down to the primaries and tell them what they need. Now, there's one tweak I need to make to this. I'm working on it. I'm gonna make a tweak over here where I'm gonna put the total amount so it knows how many cards you have. But look at this. This person only has one open account that's revolving. Technically, that's closed. One open account. The rest are all new. The rest are all brand spanking new. So we need to equal that out. So this is one tweak I'm doing over here that's going to go in and do that. That's the key. So now I can tell you what trade lines you need to buy. If I only have one trade line, okay, I need 4 more to equal to 5. And I need 4 more to equal over the 3-year mark. So I know I at least have to equal 4 over the 3-year mark. So what? I want to get the year up to 7, a minimum of 7 years. I know I need to buy 4 more at 30 years old to get that shit up to 7 years old. There you go. That's it. That's all you have to do. Start working it. Start going through it. Start understanding it. Start understanding the keys of what need to be done. Now, we finished that. Now let's go over the last piece over there. We got these two done. So we just did everything. You got to remove the inquiries. That's a part of credit repair. And you got to move the late payment. Well, guess what? You come over here to credit repair. You go select all, select all, select all. Click over here, standard, enhanced, or Dre. Click your first one, dispute your letters. I can't make it any fucking easier. I literally can't. I cannot make it any easier for everybody on how easy it is to do this. I literally said, select 3 buttons and generate your dispute letters. You're done. You don't want to send them out? Click send for printing. I print them out for you too. I invoice you after we're finished. Done. Please explain to me what else do we need to do in that consultation? Now we just broke it all down for him. Nicole, talk to me.
Wow, you rendered me speechless for a second. So let me catch my breath. But this is amazing. Congratulations. I just need to know, will you Drew, when we see those trade lines and everything, that's in-house as well. So you keeping the money in the family as far as like the trade lines, the purchase and everything.
So Coach Vivian got us on the phone with somebody. Dre's closing it down that we're going to try to get cost price trade lines. And then you also have Coach V that does a couple of trade lines. So reach out to her on what she does.
Yes,
I'm not gonna say what, I'm not gonna talk for anybody. reach out for the team. The team's allowed to make money. So just like Ray's
Definitely. This is awesome. Thank you so much, Ali. Thank you.
No problem. Gigi, where you at?
Hey, so when you just did the credit repair part, what did you just click? It went so fast, I missed it.
That's the whole point. That's how fast it is. So let's do that one more time. Ready?
Okay, yep.
This time, don't blink. Ready?
Okay.
Refresh the screen. We're on credit repair, right?
Yep.
Experian,
Yep.
Equifax, TransUnion. Since I've already generated a letter, I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom. I'm gonna hit allow this template to be. I have it on standard. Generate the letter. I'm done.
Got it.
5
Simple
buttons,
enough.
guys.
Yep.
5 buttons.
Appreciate it.
Now, you guys want me to teach you a little hack on how we can charge for document preparation and we don't have to charge for actually doing the letters? You ready for this one? Here's my hack. Hey, client. Ready? Watch this one. This one's my favorite. Ready? Out of delayed payments, which ones do you want me to dispute? Tell me which ones. Tell me. Hold on, let's refresh the screen.
All of them.
Don't wait. Who said that? Who said all of them?
Me?
All right, Miss Woods, ready? You want to do this? Don't go nowhere. Ready? Ready? Can you please name those ones out for me because this call is recorded? I just want to make sure that we know what we're doing. Say them out for me.
Freedom MT, Cap One calls, Municipal, and FRC TV. Oh, I guess that's T-Mobile.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to dispute anything on Equifax?
Yes, all of them. All 3 of those. Yeah.
You want to dispute anything on TransUnion?
Yes.
Great, thank you. You had just told me everything that you wanted to dispute. I did not do credit repair for you. You did your own credit repair. I just clicked the button. Here you go. I click here. I'll standard and generate dispute. I'm done. Hey, Anthony, you saw me in Philadelphia.
Yes, sir.
Did I deliver?
Yes, you did. You told me you was cooking.
I'm always cooking, guys. When you don't see me on this class, it means I'm cooking.
You need to bring Miss Brown and share her with us.
Miss Brown, I was at the house. I can't do nothing about Miss Brown. Miss Brown don't live here. I got a wife over here. Miss Brown's over there. I want to get to that level to get me and Miss Brown, though. Oh my God, it was so nice to have some. Oh, it was. I think my first rich man thing that I'm gonna do when I make it to that level, I tell everybody, I was like, you know how everybody goes and like buys a fancy bag and all that shit? Like, I definitely want the private jet. That's something that's more of a staple piece, but I think I'm gonna get me a chef. I think that forget Miss Brown, we need this. Respectfully. Go, Gigi. What else do you need? What else do you need? And guys, I want to show you something. Ready? Because we write differently over here. We're no longer saying to who this may concern. To the Equifax Information Services LLC Consumer Relationship Department. We're naming them directly. They're working on this. This will be updated in a second. Okay. So this will go in a line. It will say 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Direct. That'll come down. And I'll show you everything that we're going through. Boom, boom, boom. Look at us. Oh, we're playing with fire, ladies and gentlemen. We're playing with fire.
Check you guys. Oh, you still on clip? Oh.
Yeah. You need me to get off? Oh.
All right.
Uh-oh, Dre might need me. So Gigi, if you need something, you need to ask it. Because Dre might need me to get off. We need to go back to work. And I know I just took over my Coach V's class. She's sitting there like, boy, you did it again.
So for
Okay.
this one, like once you have that and we're doing the documentation preparation, we can charge them like I call a la carte or like it's a bundle or this is fantastic.
You can charge them whatever you want. You don't have to charge them for printing anymore because everybody's like, I don't do credit repair. Exactly. You don't do credit repair. You just selected everything that you wanted to dispute. I just clicked the button. I created the letters. Have a nice day. You can either print them out yourself or you can do whatever you want.
I love it.
That's the key, ladies and gentlemen. We want to make it so easy. You guys got to do what you need to do. That's it.
And this is being released on Tuesday, right?
28th. So yes, Tuesday.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, Tuesday. Unless you do a testimonial. If somebody has done a testimonial, you get it ahead of time. You're able to beta test it.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to send that to Ray today. Okay.
Well, the quicker you send that shit over to Ray, the quicker you get access to it.
I'm on it. As soon as we hang up.
I mean, you don't even. I will go hang out. I'll go do that shit right now so you get access in class.
Say less.
Say less. Yeah, I'm gonna get off this call real quick and go record a 30-second video. That's it, guys. That's the key. I didn't tell any. I did that purposefully for you guys. Is beta is going to be huge because when I change the name of the company, it's not going to be all that stuff anymore. It's going to be your own brand. It's going to be everything that you guys are doing. I want everybody to understand it. Damn, you hear my daughter running across the freaking
All hills.
All hill? She's literally running from freaking one side to one side. Literally running from one side to one side. You hear dun 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 dun. I'm like, what the hell? Shit, where the hell is she running to? But yes. It's going to be crazy. We're going to add a marketing company. We're going to bring this up to the point. I want every person to be successful. No more bullshit anymore. Candace just turned around and said, she put her thing on the back. She got dump truck boss. She's like, I'm going to show you guys what I got working on in the back. Look at that. I'm Queen Bee. Like, this is the shit that I do. Like, this is what I do. Dump truck boss. Let's go. I don't know what you do, honey, but now I'm interested. She goes, that's what I'm here for. I'm trying to get me another 2-3 dump trucks. I'm about to run this. See? Yeah, no, whatever the hell's going on upstairs, man. That's the key. Everybody's here for money. Let's get them. Let's get the money. Let's get the money. I want an excavator. Yo, you want to know something, Candace? I want an excavator too, but for personal use. I got 8 acres of land. I want to go fuck some shit up out there. And I want one with the rock thing, the one that breaks the rocks. Oh man, I was looking at that. I got a mountain right there, right outside my wall, literally 20 feet from my office door. I was like, I want to sit there with that. My wife's gonna be like, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm breaking some rock." I told you guys, I'm crazy. I like to have fun. Anybody else have any extra questions? Anything that we did do a live thing. What I would like to do is I'm going to try to find somebody that I got to do. So here's the thing. I don't really get new clients anymore. I get old clients that come back that want unrealistic expectations. Oh shit. Hold on. I want to show you guys something. Did this
I had
work?
a question, Ali.
Go for it.
Okay, you showed us where do you get I call it the financial roadmap, if you will, of like you need this many trade lines with this many credit age.
It wasn't the first time.
It
It wasn't the first time that everybody asked that. It's under here under the credit war map. When we click the credit war map,
okay.
follow the steps all the way at the bottom. So the top of the roadmap, the top of step 5 is the accounts aged. The bottom of that is the actual account age grower. That's how to grow that profile. What happened, bro?
Okay, thank you.
Just get the content, bro. Just get the content.
You're not supposed to be here.
Why am I not supposed to be here?
I'm fucking the conference. I can show how it is stuff, but
Just go right in the thing. Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's the thing. I apologize, guys. Where's Frank? Who's Frank? Who's Frank? Jay's frustrated. Jay's alter ego. He's about to turn it on in about 30 seconds if shit don't go well. Jay's about to turn it on. Yo, Ken, how you feeling right now? Mr. Buckner. No, Mr. Buckner's quiet. Any other questions, guys? I'm sorry that Mr. Buckner's quiet, hence. I don't know if he's about to go crazy real quick. I heard you running around, little girl. No other questions, guys? No other questions? Everybody's just quiet. Everybody's waiting for me to drop something new. Like they're waiting for me to do something. Hey, pretty girl. They just waited. They're like, what else do you have? What else are you doing? I'm gonna run out of shit to do. I'm gonna let all you guys know.
May we get Coach B's contact number for trade lines?
You gotta just she right there. Ask her. You don't gotta ask me. Ask her. She's the one who's got to give
I
it to you.
just saw her on the camera. That's why I was asking.
Ask Coach B. She all you got to do is that. Ask her. Yo, Viv.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good. How was Mom's birthday?
Mom's birthday was fantastic. She enjoyed herself.
Fantastic.
I'll send you a picture.
Good. Viv, if you have any more whales you want to send over, please send them over. We love you just bringing whales to us. I think you said Cedric came over. Who I guess whoever that guy is, that guy, yeah, that's a whale, Viv. And I know you got a couple. I know you got a couple more of them. She did.
No problem.
Get him over. Get him over to us. We'll make sure that you're compensated handsomely for it, or beautiful. In your case, beautifully for it. Yeah, this is. Guys, you got to understand that I'm running raggedy edge. I'm ready for this to be done. I'm ready to launch the full AI, the external AIs, and once the external AIs go nuts, that's gonna be absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. The external AIs. We're building an invoicing section. We're building a contract section. We're building and when I mean an invoicing section, you know how you say invoice over here? Like I'm talking about you guys are going to be able to invoice from the software for credit repair. This credit repair shouldn't cost you that much money. Let's be real here. You have unlimited generation, so it's not going to cost you that much to do. So that's major. That's major over here. It's the printing that's going to go through the wall, through the thing. That's where if it does go, but with Dre's letters, Dre's bringing a less aggressive letter to what my letters are, which is it's okay. Where that's what we want to do. We want to have multiple streams that you guys can go down, multiple ways that you can go through. Like they say, there's multiple ways to skin a cat. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna bring it away wherever you guys find great success out of it, and then yeah, I'm just at this point where I want to give you guys the best that I possibly can. And if you guys need something, just don't feel afraid to ask. That's the key. What you got, Candace? I saw you come off mute. What you need, girl?
Really silly question. Please do not chew me out for this. But how does this software differ from the Metro 2 training you did?
So my Metro 2, so two different softwares. So this is my company.
Okay.
Okay. So these are my trainers, my things. And what happens is Metro 2 is always going to have its own piece. It's just
Okay.
one type of dispute method where
Okay.
there's UCC, there's FCRA, there's factual disputing, there's all these different things. What
Okay.
we did was we created our own version that's just on top because it's not the main piece of what it is. It is a supplementary piece to the actual funding software. The whole
Okay.
piece of this is to make your life easy. So when you're utilizing Metro 2 and you watch me go through Metro 2 and you got to click here and you got to understand this, you got to do this. Remember in class, I made you circle the things. I circled everything in orange and blue and everything. Hey, look. I know you're getting frustrated. Oh, there's a lot of bugs. There's a lot of bugs. All right, no problem. You see this? Remember, I'll say personal information's in blue, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
it's already labeled in blue.
Mm-hmm.
POA is in green.
Mm-hmm.
It's already in green. The social security is in orange. It's already labeled. Then
Okay.
it's labeled down here.
Oh, okay.
Everything's matched.
Yes. Got you.
Everything's easy.
Yeah.
Everything I saw what other platforms were doing and making things harder, and I made them easier for you guys.
Okay. Thank
Right?
you.
And that's the key. Now, I'm not telling you you have to use us for credit repair. What I want you to do is use whatever fits in your system. Don't forget, I still have my own Metro 2 software. Look, it says it right here. It says it right here in the war map. It's right here. Right there. M2 FICO Forge. That's my own version of Metro 2. I'm not taking away because that's another way to dispute.
Favoritism.
So, what happened?
That's favoritism, sir.
What's favoritism? To
That
use
you
my
favor
own.
yourself over us.
What you talk about? Favoring myself over you. Come on, Noah. Noah, you know that's not true.
I'm just being
I know you're being a devil's advocate right now. But that's the key. We want to make sure that you have the best multiple different ways of going through it. I'm not creating a Metro 2 software. That's what we have Metro 2 for. I'm not going in any which way against Dion or any of those other guys because I'm not. There's no sense to if the wheel is working, why am I going to go against that wheel? It's not there's no need for it. So instead of me going against that wheel, here, we have our own version. We're going to utilize that. That's it. Move on. So we're going to have our system built in. And if you want to use our system, use our system. If you want to use Metro 2, use Metro 2. That's it. It's whatever works better for you. That's it. Here, look at Mr. Thomas, Anthony Thomas. We have like 3 or 4 people today that own their own Metro 2 softwares like me. Why would I ever want to hurt them? They're literally sitting in this class realizing that I'm not trying to hurt them. I'm trying to help them and get more money out of their systems so that they can make more money by putting a person into their system and do the consultations, do whatever needs to be done and make it easier for them. Because then if you're trying to sell a business in a box, you just sold a business in a box. Make sense?
Yeah, because you already have an option there that if you have your own M2 version to input it. So, if you don't want to use what's built in, then, drop your link and it'll go to your link if you have an M2 version.
Settings, partner links, right there. They're the partner links. You can change it. Boom. And that's for your affiliates. Now, if I want to go back and change it in the software, I go to settings over here and I go to integrations. And then under integrations, I think it's at the bottom here, credit repair provider, M2 next level credit. That's it. That's it. We have all this stuff built in for you guys. I promise you, we're building it out day in and day out. We're building it to such a point where it's just about to go crazy. Even I think if I just read this correct, this is an iframe. This is an actual iframe. So this goes on your website and then imports the client directly into the freaking software. I haven't seen that done in a long time. I haven't seen that done in a long time. I think there was only one company at one point that did that. I don't remember the name of the company. But here's the thing, as we build through it, it's just building for you guys. It's not building for me. My goal is to get 10,000 clients, 10,000 companies, to come over, and it's not hard to get there if you're doing right by them.
I'm gonna get 10,000 clients when I get your mentorship.
You got it. Well, yeah, there you go. The last one to the mentorship is rotten egg. That's the key. Like, that's where we're going. We're going to make sure that you guys are good. And again, I'm very transparent on everything that I do. I could say, yeah, you get FM2, don't get it. No. I have a relationship with Dion. Dion still pays my bills right now, and that'd be stupid to be dumb about how I go through things. So I want everybody to understand that. Like, I'm very transparent on the thing of, like, I'm not doing what they're doing. I'm very different than them. Does that make sense to everybody that's in here right now?
It does. Ali, I know you were trying to reach me, but I was on the other line when you were trying to reach out to me. Anything you need?
I said, how are you feeling?
I am feeling, of course, I just came from surgery last week, but I'm doing much better. Uh, so I'm all nice and all sinuses are starting to clear up and cleaned out. So
That's beautiful, man. How are you feeling knowing when you locked in, it's almost 2 times the price than when you locked in?
it's amazing. And, because I'm such a busy person, I just have not been taking advantage of it. And so now this year is my year, and I'm setting up everything and getting everything right. I'm ready to rock and roll with consultations. I'm going to be getting some VAs to work on it. I am going full throttle this year, and so hopefully I should see some new adjustments in the next 2 to 3 months.
Guess what? We're gonna add an elite too.
Ooh, nice.
We're gonna add the ability for you guys to hire a VA directly through us, and we're gonna train the VA on how to use the Score Machine Elite.
All right.
So,
Quick question. Over the past week, have you told us to execute anything?
yes, get more people. Get more people. Get more people. Bring in affiliates. Bring in affiliates. We need as many people in the software as we possibly can. For anybody that wants to get here, people to start a business, let's make some monies. Get people in the door. Get people in the door. I want to see people eating with us, not eating from us. Eat with us. I want to see you at the table getting checks from us. I want to see that.
Yeah. And I can't tell you guys, because I'm on the commercial broker side, and I just literally when we were talking, I was on with a client that it can't move forward. They can't do a fix and flip, or they can't do a new construction loan because they're not fundable, because their scores are, under 680. Lenders are not even going to look at you or they don't even want to mess around with somebody with scores lower than that. And so now I'm learning, and I need to get all set up in my system. I need to get everything set up so I can do the consultation right there on the spot. Boom. We need to work on your credit. Here, go here, knock this out. All right, let's go through the score machine. This is where we need to work on your credit. This is what we need to do with you. This is what I am getting ready to incorporate with the business.
And that's the key.
That's right.
We're definitely in a good position, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you, we're definitely in a good position. We're going to the right place, and just having people like Ken. We're building things out for people like Ken. So if you're in Ken's shoes, you're literally moving on the same thing. We're building out for you, and you're gonna have that. I want people to walk in. So Cash did something awesome last week. He was talking about threads and how to get clients and all that stuff, and I was going to test it out this week. I didn't have the time, but I'm definitely loving that idea of just being able to hit up the real estate agents. I showed a real estate agent this yesterday. I guarantee you, everybody in here knows a real estate agent. I guarantee you, every person in here. I mean, I think Ms. Gaskins is one. Okay, but at the end of the day, if you show the real estate agent the software, I guarantee you they'll sign up for the software. You're gonna get paid. Get 5 of those. Now your software is free. No MLM bullshit. No nothing. We're not selling. We're not selling seats. We're selling product. I'm testing it already and running it. There you go.
Hey, Ali, did you had another meeting with Identity IQ yet?
I've literally been focused on something else this week.
Okay.
I will call him. Do me a favor, Ken. You do have my personal number. So, you know, we go way back. So do me a favor, hit me up. Hit me up at any time during the week and send it out to me and just remind me, and then I will try my best to get with them in the next week and try to close these deals down as quickly as possible.
Okay, sounds good.
I was just talking to a couple of people, and we want to bring some more to the table with Identity IQ. We want to bring a lot more to the table with Identity IQ. And I think I did talk to them. I talked to them on Monday, but I forgot to talk to them about that because Saturday, we had a lot of Identity IQ people. It was taking forever for them to pull into the software. So we got new APIs for that. So that'll cut that down to about a half hour now. Half hour. It's about 30 seconds. So once that happens, that'll be good. And we'll cut that flow in there as well. We're doing a lot of things, guys. We're doing a lot of things. I promise you guys, we're working our asses off. We're busting our asses over here to make sure that you guys have the best software that you can work with. All right. Dre's looking at his landing page that Ray created for him. Ray's on fire with landing pages, ladies and gentlemen. Ray's on fire with landing pages. For everybody that wants to understand what it's looking like, a lot of our landing pages, if you're seeing them, that's from Ray. So that's cool. All right. I'm gonna give the class over to Coach V. Dre's got a bunch of shit he's got to talk to me about. He's like, come on, cut it down. But I am gonna try to release something every week, if it's small little intakes or something. But I love that everybody spoke about Aptify AI. They like the Aptify. We got 10 out of 7. That's crazy. I thought ClearPath was gonna win. That's really, really crazy. So TSM Elite might become Aptify. So don't be worried if you see Aptify come through. You're gonna know exactly what it is. Aptify AI is gonna be the elite version of the Score Machine. So the Score Machine Pro will stay the Score Machine Pro, and we will start upgrading you to that. It's gonna be separate Stripe account, everything to understand. So when somebody talks to you, they'll be like, "Shit, no, I'm on Aptify." We're not moving everybody over. I want everybody to understand that. People that are in classes, the people that are doing stuff, that's the people that are gonna, the people that are recording videos, the people that are giving testimonials, the people that are paying yearly. Like, we're really gonna be moving you over, not everybody else. We're really gonna be pressing people to where it needs to go. So for all the people that are locked in, to have locked in from 0 all the way up to 197, you guys are sitting pretty right now. You guys are sitting pretty. All right.
Do we have any?
Hey V, I got something for you today. Workout logistics with Ray. I'm about to drop a bomb on everybody. Do we need to edit the testimonial videos? No, Brandon, you do not. If you want to create one, just send the raw thing. I'll have Ray and the video editing team do that. V, I got something for you tonight. I'm gonna say it in front of everybody. Ready? If somebody hasn't signed up for the Score Machine and wants to sign up for the Score Machine with the lead access, no $297. If they sign up under your link, they're gonna get it for $197 a night. We'll get you locked in and we'll give you access to the elite, but you just got to record a testimonial video. That's it. How you like that, V? All right. I'm gonna leave over here. I'm done for the night. I'm going.
Thanks, Ali.
No problem, guys. I'll see you guys next week.
All right, where we at? We good with utilizing the software for consultations. Batty went over that again. Do we have any other questions? Well, 197. 197 unlimited. Who's locking in at that? Come on, Candace.
That's amazing.
Hey, Coach V, do you do your own consultations with folks, or do you have VAs to do it?
No, I do my own consultations. I haven't um became comfortable with allowing VAs
I
to do
understand.
mine.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Would it be one day, would I be able, can I actually sit and listen to you do one, like
Sure.
one-on-one with someone? I don't know
Sure.
when
Or
that
if
would
you,
be.
oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah.
Or if you have somebody that you need, a consultation to be done for, I could do that as well.
Okay. That would be
Yeah,
even great because what I want to do is I want to feel, it's one of those kind of things. It's not like I'm shy about it. It's just that I just want to be confident when I'm running through that consultation that, it makes sense to them and makes them understand that. You know what I mean?
totally.
Yeah.
Totally. So yeah, I see a lot of people saying me too, me too. So what could happen is you guys put them into your software and then just while Batty did it, we can get on a Zoom call or I can get on the phone with them and pretty much go through the rundown of this is where we need to make changes, this is what we need to update, this is what, whatever the software is telling us, we can go ahead and go through it like that.
Okay, that's cool. So let me, as let's just say today you were calling me and you were going to do I wanted a consultation. How do you typically start off that conversation?
So I pretty much say, hey, well, what credit monitoring site do you utilize? Provide me with those login credentials. If it's something that doesn't work with my software, then I'm like, okay, well, I prefer this one. Can we go ahead and get the login credentials for those? I'll give them the link. They'll give me those login credentials. I'll put it into the software, and then from there, I allow the software to tell me exactly what's going on with the report. And then I'll get back either if they can get on the phone, I'll get on the phone, or I'll just screenshot what all of the options are, explain it to them because sometimes, people are visual and want to keep it for their records. I'll explain it to them and let them know, hey, right here is showing me you're not meeting the data points because of X, Y, and Z. Go through that. Then on those other steps where it provides you with the utilization. Well, this is because your utilization here is too high. This is how you can break it down. This is what steps you can utilize to break it down. This is how much you can pay on a weekly, a daily, a monthly. So that's pretty much how I
Hmm.
kind of implement it.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. I love it. And that's just how I want to do it, And then what is your closer? I mean, are you saying that you could do this on your own or, we do have a way that we can get this done for you quickly?
Yep,
And how
that's
quickly
how I
do you
close it.
want that? Okay. I
Yep,
just wanted
yep,
to see how you were doing that, how you were closing. So
yeah,
cool. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. And for those of us that are kind of intimidated with the consultations, try not to be. Everything is pretty much provided to you in the software. When I was coming up with credit repair, I had to literally go through it myself. Now you guys are being provided the tools. Everything is literally in the software to show you where people need enhancement at, pretty much. On my end, I had to literally go through the report and be like, oh, okay, well, this isn't matching. That's not. I had to do all of that. This software is literally providing you all your tools that you need.
Oh, I mean, look what Ali presented today with that template.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't
Yeah.
even, and when that
Oh
thing
God.
goes,
When that
now
goes
you can
live,
basically, you can
sheesh.
actually go in the score machine that pops it up, and there it is. And you can probably just take that and send it to
Mhm.
them.
He's making it super, super easy, and it's because we have dealt with so many softwares that we had to do it ourselves. But now it's like, okay, this is what I had to struggle with. I don't want my people to struggle with that on this end. Let's go ahead and implement
Yeah,
this here.
exactly. Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um,
Hello.
Go ahead.
Yeah, when it comes to the marketing side of it, how do we go about it, please?
Marketing for
Like
the score machine.
yeah,
You could possibly make your own video. I know what I've done is did like a little step-by-step video of you simply click here, you click there, you click there, and then provided them with in my story of my social media the link that they can actually click on to get started with that software. Sometimes people like to see your face to know that it's real and that It's a real person. It's not just some, because everything is pretty much powered by AI now. So you creating a video with your voice saying, go step one, implement, utilizing my score IQ. You'll put in your login credentials there. Then you can see everything is broken. Like that's pretty much how you can kind of market it. Show you using the software step by step so they can see how simple it is.
So
Hope that was
is it better
helpful.
to, is it better to, you know, from what you said, market market it to the public instead of like letting them know you doing consultation or something?
You can also let them know that you're doing consultations on it too. But if you're trying to get like affiliates, where you're trying to bring more people to the software, that can be the way that you can
Mhm.
do it. And you can also say, and I also offer consultation. So if those of you that are, needing more assistance with utilizing it, come to me, put in your Calendly so that it can schedule appointments and things of that nature.
Okay.
You can make it very, very creative. You can just give them the information to where they can go ahead and register and become subscribers on their own. And remember, we do offer those trainings that we host 4 times a week. So even if individuals that are signing up aren't aware or know how to utilize the software, they're still being provided with support every week so they can see how simple it is to use the software. So either you can, give them your link, they can come to us, we can give them the training, or you can hop on a consultation and say, hey, all right, now that you've joined on or now that you've subscribed to this, software, this is how you're going to utilize it. This is how you can utilize it, for your credit repair clients. This is how you can utilize it for your funding clients.
Okay. Thank you.
No
Thank you, man.
problem. Let's see what they. Let me see. I did make a specific video. This was the one I made before we had changed. Um, Before we had changed the look of it. So I had recorded a video, and then after I recorded the video, then I added my voice on it to pretty much mock the steps that I was going through on each of the videos. So that's something that you can utilize and upload it onto your social media or on your story. That way, in your story, you can also put the link there, your affiliate link there, so they can hop on with your affiliate link.
So do we have a platform that we could go and like scan through and find some videos that we can put together?
I think Ray the Score Machine has a social media, correct?
Yes, it have.
Okay. Put that in the chat for us too.
Sure.
And like I said, also too, you can just take exactly what you're doing on the actual score machine and go that route too. Now we're talking about it, I might do an updated video step by step of showing that too. So there's a score machine Instagram there.
Okay.
Any other questions? Coach Viv, you got anything you want to share?
I don't. Just want to say hello, happy Friday. Hopefully everybody have a wonderful weekend and that you all are ready for Tuesday, the lunch on Tuesday, the 28th. We're so excited about that, and hopefully you are too. And get familiar with all the tabs. So we always say underwriting is where you can go if you feel like your client is ready, underwriting, or you can just go to Funding, apply. So those are your two tabs if you don't want to go through all the other tabs. But the other tabs is really to help you if you have clients and you want to add some extra, we'll just say extra layers or extra enhancement to their services. So if you're ready, go to underwriting, or you can go to, if you slide to the end, Coach V, where it says funding, do you qualify? Sorry. Funding, apply if you're ready. You don't have to go through all the other ones. But as you know, my favorite is the credit war map because it just gives so much value.
Step by step, attacking the inquiries, then credit repair, then your utilization. Remember, I've clicked and Batty clicked that how you can bring down that utilization. You can click on that under underwriting. So step 3 shows you your utilization and your age and things of that sort. Step 4 can account age strategies. Yeah.
And especially step 4, because it talks about revolving, because sometimes we don't understand what type of accounts we have. We don't know the age on the account. So step 4, and then it also shows like the bureaus, because sometimes we don't know which bureau does the creditor uses, right? So step 4, love this right here. And then it shows open, close, individuals, authorized, like if it's an authorized users, and even joint. So think of joint. So when you're trying to get those primary accounts, you can be joint on somebody's account. That would help you as well. Trade lines, yes, that would help you to get the age, but joint would help you get those primary cards. So definitely be creative. And so even, like me, my mom is on my account. She didn't have the card, but she is on she's on my account. It raised her credit score, I would say about 40 something points, because I've had the card for like 20 something years. Right. So, it helped her when she needed it.
And be careful too with that. I'll say Amex, if anybody has an Amex and you're trying to add anybody for your Amex, they're not going to get that history. Amex does not provide the history. They'll start it from right when you added that individual to the account. For all of the other ones that you want to add, help boost either your kids or your mom, dad, help boost their credit reports. Anything outside of Amex will help get that age. So if you have a card that you've had for a long time, utilize that.
Yeah. And Coach V talked about adding her daughter, to her. It was your Amex, right, Coach V?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
she
how it
has
helped
3
her.
years. Yeah, she has 3 years history because I added her when she was 15. And her credit score is a 740, and she was able to go to a car lot and get a car.
Right. And then also with this average age growth, where Batty went over this right here, like do not sleep on the credit war map. This is exactly the information that we need to be able to get our clients funded. Somebody got their hand up, Coach.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Nicole. What's your question?
Yes, ma'am. So on the credit repair section, do we have an opportunity to submit to the dispute letters to the secondary bureaus, or would it be
That's not
necessary?
an option here yet, but again, if that's something that you would like to possibly be added, put it here in the feature request.
Okay.
So alongside with the credit repair software, can we also reach out to the secondary bureaus utilizing this software? You could word it just like that.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. But in the paid in full, just in case you didn't know, Nicole, we do have a post on that. So if you go to resources, you'll be able to see the list of, like, it's a cheat sheet, and then it's the full list. So it's like over 100 actually secondary bureaus, but we only really know about the main ones. But if you want to take a read, you'll be able to see who the secondary bureaus are, what service that they provide, but definitely go to Paid in Full and you can see the post on that.
I'm sorry, it's a post or is it under like a module of resources?
So we have, let me hold on, go into it.
I just posted on a chat. You can get the link from
Got it.
there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
No
Ray.
worries.
When we keep telling y'all about our wonderful support team we have, this is what we mean when we go under support tab.
Thank you again.
Yeah.
No problem. So yeah, you guys really utilize the underwriting and the credit war map. That is a lot of information that's being brought to you again to help you with those consultations. So for the underwriting, say for instance, if a client's report does not meet the underwriting qualifications, it'll tell you here based in red. It'll be checked in red. Okay. So that if a client is like, well, I don't understand, my credit score is a 700. Remember, guys, it has nothing to do with the credit score. It has to do with that profile. And if that profile does not meet these data points here, we're gonna know why. And like I was telling you guys while we were out last weekend, a lot of the clients that we were running their reports for did not meet these two here. They had the 5,000 plus limits, but it did not have that 2 year age there. They had the primary accounts, but again, it did not have that 2 year age. So it will show you under the credit war map where the age is. So if we go back to the credit war map, we go down to step 4, I believe. Here is your age. It tells you everything that you need to know. Okay. All right, guys. Remember to join us during the week. If you have any questions, we're always answering questions during the week when we're doing our trainings. If you need assistance there, always join. We're always here to support you guys along with our support team if you're having any technical issues with the software. Join on. Don't only join on when you guys think Batty's going to be here. Join on when we're here as well because we can also provide the assistance that you need. All right, guys. Well, that will end it for today. I do need to go pick up my little one from school. She demanded it today. So I cannot be late.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you.
you. Have
Thank
a
you.
great weekend, everybody.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
You
Thank
guys
you
too.
all.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for
Thanks.
joining. See you guys
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
again.
Bye.
Bye.